What's up, everybody? So this is the latest episode, the first episode actually of 2019. I know I haven't been on with you guys for a little bit, so it's the first episode of 2019 for Faithfully Led. I know I've been, again, I say this a lot, man, and it's crazy. My life is insane, but I've got to be that person. I got to be better, and here we are. We're dedicated to be here in 2019 to bring you the best value ever. It's incredible how quickly that year passed, but everything that happened in 2018, has led me to what I'm going to be doing here in 2019 and leading you, my listeners, and my followers onto what's going to happen in 2019. So there's a programs I've actually started, and I've actually gone out there and going ballistic here. It's been insane. It's been crazy. All for you, all to bring value to you guys, so you guys understand that this really is about you. I'm here to use my experience, my techniques, my expertise to help you be better people, so that way we can be a better culture here in 2019. I mean, it's insane. It's crazy. I mean, you turn on TV, you just watch the nonsense, the incessant nonsense. You go on Facebook, Twitter, whatever it is, you social media, it is incessant nonsense. But it's all uncertain. Everything is uncertain. And that's what I'm here to talk about today, about the uncertainty of life, the uncertainty of everything that is going on in life that is going to take you out of your zone and out of your cycle there and just turn your world upside down. As I was reflecting on 2018, I had to understand that there was a ton of uncertainty in my life, especially started in the very beginning of the year. And throughout the year, it just became, it mounted, and then it plateaued, and then the uncertainty, it was back and forth. And I really didn't apply what I teach and what I learned. And when I went back to really reevaluate everything, I learned that there was a lot of things that I didn't do that I was supposed to do, and now that I'm going to do, and I'm doing right now, that I'm applying not only to my personal life, but to you guys, and I want to share with you guys. I talk about the OODA loop, and this is exactly what the OODA loop was created for, is to take on that uncertainty, to embrace that uncertainty. Because when we become uncertain, what happens is that we become emotional. And when we become emotional, we become irrational. And when we become irrational, then everything just starts falling apart, because anxiety starts creeping in, depression starts creeping in, and all the other things that come from that uncertainty start creeping in. But if we embrace that uncertainty, if we understand that life is completely uncertain, we don't know what's going to happen 5 minutes from now. We don't know what's going to happen for the rest of the day. We may plan it out, and it's going to be like a mundane task, but that's just because we're predicting it. But that doesn't mean it's going to go that way. Most of the time it does. Most of the time it does. It's predictable. But if we don't get distracted, if we don't procrastinate, if we don't do other things, it's just another mundane life. It's just another everyday, S&G day, you know what I mean, for whatever. And so now, when we embrace that uncertainty, now we become compassionate. Now we can become passionate. Now we can become focused. Now we can become leaders. Now we can add value. Now we can understand that this is just the moment. And in the moment, that's when we live. That's when we're truly alive. And that's when we truly make the difference, because we're never going to get that moment back. We're never going to get that minute, that second back. We've all heard the, what would you do if your bank account was filled with 86,000, however many dollars, every single day, and that's the way it was, every single day. Well, that's how many seconds there are in your day, because every second is a moment, and time is just, time is, it's creeping by, man. It's passing by, and as we start developing more, we see more, and just, it becomes this insane thing, and then that becomes, again, we don't embrace that uncertainty. We don't know the future. We can predict the future. We can plan for the future, but we don't know the future. And if we aren't there to really take a hold of what we are and who we are, we're not going to get anywhere we need to. The weather forecasters were calling for this weekend for like 4 or 5 inches. We didn't get anything. We just got rain down here in South Jersey. It's completely unpredictable. It's we can predict certain ways, but 60% of the time you're right, and it's okay, I guess, but you can't really deal with Mother Nature. But it goes to the fact that in that OODA loop, you observe, you orient yourself, you decide on whatever you're going to do, and you act on that. And then what you do is you go back again, you observe, you take that information gathering phase to orient yourself to the better position to make a better decision, act on that decision. That's the only way you can embrace that uncertainty. That's the way you embrace it. That's the way you go about your day. If you go about your day, you wake up in the morning, you orient yourself, you observe what's going around. You get up in the morning, you observe that, hey, the room is dark, or you might walk into something. So you orient yourself the best way to get to turn on the light. Now you've orient yourself. Now you can get yourself, and because you have to decide to use the bathroom and whatever, and then you act on that. That's just a simple mundane task, but that's what you can do with every single thing of your life. But you have to embrace that uncertainty. Because if you don't embrace that uncertainty, again, you're going to become emotional. When you become emotional, think about it. When you get up in the morning, if you're not observing or whatever, you stub your toe, you step on that Lego or whatever, if you got kids or something, and then you're angry. You're just like, oh, you're getting emotional. You want to beat something. It's because you become emotional. But if you become intentional, you become passionate, you become intentional about embracing that uncertainty, then everything changes. Everything changes. Then everything becomes intentional. Everything becomes that rhythm. You get into a better rhythm. Then you want to go, and it's just like the same way you exercise your spirit, you exercise your soul, you exercise your body. You want to make sure all those are to come together. So think about that. Embrace that uncertainty. Embrace it, and choose to embrace it. And if you want to learn more, about this tactic, contact me, Sean@faithfullyled.com, and email me directly. And so I can go over and I've got so many different things going on right now. So many great things that I want to share with you all. And, I want to be able to step up and be your leader and be your coach and to help you take that to the next level and embrace that uncertainty. So let's make that the theme of this year of 2019. Embrace the uncertainty. All right. With that, God bless you, and I'll talk to you next soon.